This is the struggle that our parishes all across the country, including our own St. Mark, face today. Personally, I can't tell you how many times we have a wedding or a funeral, and I meet people who live here who have been Orthodox their whole lives for the first time. I can't tell you how many times that happens. We have a wedding, and I meet all these people, and I say, "Oh, that's wonderful. You're here from out of town?" "No, I live in Del Rey." "Never seen you before. I don't even know your name. How am I meeting you for the first time?" I can't tell you how many times we have young adults who come to the office and look to get a letter of good standing so they can be a cumbaro or they could be someone's godparents, and they still have never filled out their first stewardship pledge. And then they tell me, "Well, no, it's okay. My parents are stewards." It's not okay. You're almost 30 years old. Fill out a stewardship pledge card. It's not okay. We have to learn to be thankful. We have to learn that it's not okay to just receive from the church, to come on Sundays, get blessings from God, and then retreat back into the faceless crowd. It's not all right. Christ is telling us right here that he demands not much. He doesn't demand much. He just demands a genuine relationship. He just demands love and thanks. That's all he's asking for. He's asking that we have a relationship and that he isn't treated like a fast food clerk. How many of us treat God like a fast food cashier? How many of us come looking to receive from him and don't look to give back? We cannot be these types of lukewarm Christians. We can't be Christians in name only. We have to have genuine faith and act upon it every day. This cannot be our relationship with God, our Creator and Benefactor and Savior. He has presented himself to us. He has come to our hometown. And he has offered his unconditional love and salvation to us, asking only that we love and thank him in return. Now, it's fitting that we're hearing this lesson just weeks before Stewardship Sunday, coming up on November 20th. And so we have to ask ourselves as we prepare to make our offering to the Lord, as we prepare to fill out our pledge cards, and I encourage everyone to do so, we have to ask ourselves, are we comfortable just being an anonymous face in the crowd? Are we comfortable with that? You guys can probably get away with it. There are too many people to know if you're paying your stewardship or not. You can get away with it. I'm going to tell you right now, you can. None of us are going to be able to call you out on it until you need something, until you come for a letting or a good standing, and then we'll have an issue. But it'll work. You can get by a number of weeks without filling out a stewardship pledge. But are you comfortable doing that? Do you feel like you're achieving something? Oh, I got 5 free years. I didn't have to be a steward for 5 years until after they caught me. Are you okay with that? Do we have the boldness to rush and meet Christ face to face and to have a genuine relationship with him? Or do we prefer to sneak up from behind and take what we need and get out? Do we give back to God and his church from whatever scraps we can part with? Or do we give him our first fruits, what's best of us? Do we give because we have to? Or do we give because we want to? Because we yearn to? Or dare I ask, do we even give it all? The dining room table may be a shadow of what it was in the past in our homes. Don't let that happen to God. Don't let him fall into oh, it's a relic of the past. Do you remember when we used to give to the church? How silly was that? Don't let that happen. We cannot treat God like a cashier at a fast food drive-thru, and we can't take our blessings to go. We must practice cheerful giving and gratitude for all that he has done for us, and it's a lot that he's done for us. Stewardship is how we show our gratitude to the Lord. With your time, with your talent, but also with your treasures. That's a big part of it as well. And our commitment and involvement to his church is how we reflect our commitment to him in our personal lives and how we prioritize him. Do we seek him out and bring him to our homes like Jairus? Or do we look to play tag with him on Sundays and go back to our homes where we don't want him there? Are we fine being a faceless person in the crowd and a name-only Christian? Or do we desire more from our life with Christ? God deserves more, and I urge you to do better than that. May we all be inspired to continually offer due thanksgiving and worship to him who deserves it, to our good and loving God, now and ever, and to the ages of ages.